The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation in Ukraine. During the night, high-precision air-based missiles destroyed an ammunition factory near Brovary in Kiev region. Operational tactical and army aviation hit 68 military assets of Ukraine, among them 2 radar stations for target illumination and targeting of S-300 anti-aircraft missile system near Krivaya Luka and Krasnoarmeysk, as well as 1 OSA AKM anti-aircraft missile system near Severodonetsk, 6 missile artillery weapons and fuel depots, as well as 40 areas of concentration of Ukrainian military equipment and manpower in Kremenная, Krasny Liman, Kolodesy, Torskaya, Yampolovka and Novoselovka. Army aviation hit 4 concentrations of manpower and equipment as well as a convoy of vehicles on the march during the night. More than 50 Ukrainian servicemen, 7 infantry fighting vehicles and APCs and 14 armored vehicles were destroyed. Missile troops and artillery struck 814 assets, including 17 command posts, 111 artillery firing positions, and 684 enemy strong points and areas of manpower concentration. Russian air defense means shot down 10 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles near Avdiivka, Bayrak, Lazovaya, Malaya Kamyshevacha, Novoprokofyevka, Pologi, Chernobyevka, Shirokaya, and Yasinovataya. In total, 134 aircraft, 470 unmanned aerial vehicles, 249 anti-aircraft missile systems, 2,290 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 254 multiple launch rocket systems, 992 field artillery and motors, as well as 2,166 units of special military vehicles of the armed forces of Ukraine were destroyed during the operation. During the offensive to liberate Mariupol city, a special operation to free hostages held by Ukrainian Nazis in Turkish Mosque was carried out in Primorsky district on April 16 at the request of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. As a result of the courageous actions of the Russian Special Operations Group, the mosque was released and 29 militants, including foreign mercenaries, were killed. Hostages, citizens of a CIS country, released and taken to a safe location. A Ukrainian group encircled and completely blockaded in Mariupol on the territory of the Azovstal plant has been asked to voluntarily lay down arms and surrender in order to save their lives. However, the Kiev nationalist regime, according to the radio intercept, forbade negotiations on surrender, ordering Azov Nazis to shoot on sight any willing to lay down arms among Ukrainian soldiers and foreign mercenaries. In total, according to the Ukrainian servicemen who surrendered, up to 400 foreign mercenaries are now encircled on the territory of Azovstal plant as part of the Ukrainian grouping. Most of them are citizens of European countries as well as Canada. We previously reported that radio conversations between militants in Mariupol were conducted in 6 foreign languages. In the case of further resistance, they will all be eliminated. Since the start of the special military operation, the Kiev nationalist regime has brought 6,824 foreign mercenaries from 63 countries to Ukraine. The largest group came from Poland, 1,717 people. About 1,500 mercenaries came from the US, Canada, and also Romania. From the UK and Georgia, each up to 300 people. 193 people arrived from Turkish-controlled areas of the Syrian Arab Republic. The majority of the mercenaries are now deployed in Ukrainian groups in Kiev, Kharkov, Odessa, Nikolaev and Mariupol. Their deployment in the groups is handled by the regional coordination headquarters of the so-called International Legion of Defense of Ukraine in Belaya Tserkov city. As a result of the hostilities, the number of mercenaries has steadily declined and currently stands at 4,877. Russian armed forces have eliminated 1,035 foreign mercenaries in combat operations. Another 912 mercenaries refused to take part in hostilities and escaped from the country. Let me remind you that foreign mercenaries do not have the status of combatants under international humanitarian law. They came to Ukraine to make money by killing Slavs. So, the best that can happen to them is criminal liability and long terms of imprisonment.